నియో అందిస్తోంది MBBS plus PG degree abroad options with low cost fees.
What are the winning chances of Congress today in Telangana?
People start thinking that they're bigger than the party. That's where the problem arises.
But Ravant Reddy is completely against the entry of Sharma into Congress party. How do you comment on that?
Because Rajshekar Reddy was different. See,
But in Congress, as you see, there is a lot of controversial atmosphere about seats and everything.
entirely the decision of the High Command.
Azharuddin has a lot of clout in the High Command in Delhi, and he may win the ticket of Jubilee Hills final. Do you think that is a proper and strong spearhead to lead the party against BRS?
Politics is a platform where either you can do very good or you can do very bad. It's up to you.
Whom would you suggest to be the Chief Minister of the state, Ravant Reddy? Welcome to our iDream lovely viewers, and this is a special guest today who is a legend by his standards in Indian cricket and again transited into politics and has been one time MP, and now he is getting ready for the coming elections in this calendar year, and he is nonetheless Azharuddin sir, and we are just going to interact with him for a while. Welcome to our iDream for the first time. We are very happy to have such a legend like you with us today. And to be very precise and at the very outset, I want to ask you, really, what are the winning chances of Congress today in Telangana as far as the present situation is concerned?
I think we have a very good chance, because I thought even in the last time, also in 2018 also, we had a very good chance. But I don't think we worked really hard at that time. But now looking at things, how it is transpired over the last 5 years or 10 years, there's so many things that happened, because, and I think people are wanting a change because no society wants one
So
party
you
to
think
rule.
people are fed up of this?
Yeah, maybe yes, yes or no, but definitely we have a very good chance, and then we will definitely.
Normally, partymen of Congress now today perceiving that because of Karnataka elections success thereat, people are thinking that it may impact the verdict of the people in Telangana also.
Yes,
Is it
definitely
true?
it will have an impact. Definitely it will have an impact. But I think election is not going to be, any election which you are fighting is not going to be very easy. So every election is tough, as long as we fight together, as long as we tell the people what our party, the Congress party, is going to do when it comes to power, and that is the most important thing at this moment. What we are going to do for the people, and how our manifesto depend on. Our manifesto, I think, will be released hopefully very soon. So then you will know what.
But people
the party
again
will
are
say.
coming out with a lot of posters and with everything like in Karnataka, this gas cylinders for women, and many
That the-
promises are coming with posters.
That the party will decide manifesto, because see, they have all consulted everybody in the most of the people, most of the big leaders and everybody have consulted. So I think the party will decide the manifesto. Once the manifesto comes, then people will know what the.
How long will it take for the manifesto?
I think I don't know.
final
Very
manifesto?
soon it will. Hopefully, very soon it will come.
But
I don't know that
if
yet.
you take the state of affairs in Karnataka, it is only two-party fight. One is BJP and Congress.
Right.
Two. But here, when it comes to the point of Telangana, it is not like that. BRS is a very strong party, and people are so much behind it as things seem.
Definitely, that's why I have said, before also, I said election is always tough. The elections are tough because you can't really depend on, because we have done some better there, so
In
you have the
Karnataka.
same result, because everything, the people in Karnataka are different. Here, the people have a different thinking. So I think each and every election is very tough. As long as we tell the people what we want, as long as we work hard for the betterment of the people, and as long as we do well for the minorities and the BCs and all the things, which are very, very important, because I think these are the people who have suffered a lot, over a period of time, even in Telangana also, even in center also, because if you see, these are the two important aspects of election. It's very, very important.
But when it comes to the selection of the candidates in Telangana also, for 119 seats, almost 1,000 applications have come, it seems, in the news. See, this time the total atmosphere is totally charged, and new people are also seeking tickets from other parties. And how will it be the prospects of the people, who have already a standing in the party?
Well, I think we have a very good prospect. We have all very strong leaders, leaders who have worked hard for the Congress. There are leaders who have been there for the last 40, 50 years also. So I think all these put together, I think we are in a good situation. And I think as far as these applications are there, anybody is allowed to, apply,
Apply.
as a candidate. It's a democracy, so you can't say that you don't apply or you don't apply. So I think the screening committee is there. I think the committees are there. I think they will decide. I think I'm sure they will decide. Hopefully, all the winning candidates for all the seats.
But Ravant Reddy is completely against the entry of Sharmila into Congress party. How do you comment on that?
Well, I think that's a matter of the PCC president, and it's a matter of the High Command. It's very, immature for me to say. What is
Anything
going
right
to
now.
be the effect? So we really don't know. I think last time I thought alliance with the TDP was a little bit
With the alliance of TDP, Congress lost its.
offline. So we'll have to wait and see. It's not.
But personally,
As far as I'm concerned, I don't know. How it will affect. So it's really very hard to say. But I think, as I've said, if I was making the decision, it would have been a very tough decision to make.
but as an opinion,
That's what I said.
if you look
My
at this,
opinion is that like last time it didn't make a
Work
big
out.
impact with when we had alliance with the TDP. So hopefully we'll see. And I think it's for the party to decide. It's not for me to decide or something like that. But I think it's entirely the decision of the High Command and the party.
she also met all the people in Delhi.
Yes, that's right. Yes, I
and
heard.
she's
I heard.
hopeful about
We
the
have to
entry.
wait and see.
Mm.
Time will tell.
But as far as her career is concerned, because she has a lot of backing in Telangana, being the daughter of Dr. Y.S. Rajshekhar Reddy. Still, there are followers of Dr. Y.S. Rajshekhar Reddy in Telangana also.
Great to see him.
I think you also had a very good relation with
No, I think he
Rajshekhar.
was a very good person, very nice to him, a very positive person. And he was more inclined towards building the state, more inclined towards building infrastructure,
Helping
and
the
then helping the
farmers.
farmers. That's what was his forte. Because unfortunately he's cut short by that accident. But he was an outstanding chief minister. I thought he was one of the best chief ministers
This is what Sharma
I've
is.
interacted with.
Yes, yeah, I know personally. You have good interaction with him. But Sharmila is now, that is what exactly she is claiming with the before the media, that she would bring back the Rajanna regime, Rajshekhar Reddy's regime, once she comes into Telangana power.
It's very easy to say, but I think we have to work hard for it. Because Rajshekhar Reddy was different, she is different.
She is different.
There is no doubt that she is the daughter of.
Don't you find
Rajshekhar
any
Reddy. No, I think she has a lot of similarities.
Similarities.
But I think it will take time.
She is also has been working very hard
Yes,
and
I believe so.
doing a lot of padayatras
That's
and
right.
everything. She is
I
doing.
think she's done a lot.
But in
So we'll have to see. It's very hard. As far as I am concerned, I don't take that decision. So it's not pertinent for me to comment on that. And I think I've said enough.
Yes, of course. But in Congress, as you see, look at Congress situation in Telangana as of now. There is a lot of controversial atmosphere about seats and everything, and people are talking, yelling, shouting, lot many things. If they do not get the tickets, they would, definitely go to other parties and become against Congress. Like that, there is so much is heard.
That is always a talk across the parties, just not only Congress. And any parties, people don't get tickets, they get aggrieved, But sometimes, it's sometimes things happen. You expect something to happen, but they don't happen. I think we must always remember that the party is greater than those who are in it, because the party is always bigger. Because the party is going to stay forever. Whether somebody is there in the party or not there, it really doesn't matter to the party. But the party is carrying on. It's been carrying on for almost like more than 125 years. The problem is that when people start thinking that they're bigger than the party, that's where the problem arises. So I think the party should be the first. Like for example, if I'm playing for India, India should be first for me. nothing else.
Nothing else.
So that's how it is.
You are immaterial there. Country
That's
is
right. Yes,
country
yes,
matters.
yes.
But here
If you do good work, your name is always
Will be
written
there.
in golden letter.
golden
I mean,
letters.
see, politics is a platform where either you can do very good or you can do very bad. It's up to you. It's up to an individual.
Yes, of course.
What you choose to do.
Exactly. But in Congress, do you think that is a proper and strong spearhead to lead the party against BRS or against KCR? We all know he's a very popular figure, popular icon of politics.
Yes, I think he's got a lot of knowledge. I think he's done a lot of hard work, and I think he's the one who's carrying on the party. I think he's being chosen as a PCC president, and everybody should rally around him. I know the senior junior thing always it
Always
pops up.
will be
In
there.
any sphere things have pop up. I'm senior, I'm junior. But these are the things you must keep this away, because once a captain is there, once he's appointed as a PCC chief, I think you have to rally around him and then work hard for the betterment of the state and to make sure that the party wins the election. That should be the most important thing
You're
at
talking
this
about
moment
Ravant
now.
Reddy.
Yes, Mr. Ravant Reddy. Yes, definitely. PCC president.
PCC president.
Yeah, he's doing a good job. I think.
He has been
I think
working
we have
very
to
hard.
rally around him. If you start picking on things, it's not going to work.
Yes. We do not know how we can modify the election result tomorrow, but
Definitely,
still he has been
definitely. He will
working
try.
hard on it.
You can only try. If you try hard, if you try sincerely, I think the results will come positively.
Yes, but
And I think he's been very sincere. I think he's trying his best.
he is trying his
He's
best.
doing his best. So hopefully, we
Do
will
you- do you
rally around him and do
Yes, whatever
Good
he
job,
says
yeah.
and all that, you have to back him up
100%.
in this present
you have to back.
crisis.
If you don't back, then no need to have the PCC only.
No, as far as because you're a national figure, when you speak anything, you will have that span of thinking or presenting your ideas on that. Ravant Reddy be able to counter KCR on the field level with a lot of schemes and projects from BRS to the people.
Inshallah.
But these are all promises now from Congress. But where is BRS has already been implementing lot of schemes for the public, and people are just
No, I think it's only implementing, but on the ground, I think not much has happened. Because I've been to many districts also, but I think on the ground nothing much has happened. Just now the election mode is happening. It's very easy to implement things. We are going to do this, we are going to do that, we are going to do that. But I think Ravant Reddy, our PCC president, is really doing well. I think he will definitely succeed, inshallah, hopefully.
Okay.
And we are working very hard, because we will have because if you see in Karnataka also, we have promised things, and then we are delivering it, because the Congress party who delivers. He always delivers.
It has the history
people
of
always talk about what the Congress has done for the 60 years or whatever. But I think whatever the infrastructure, whatever it is done for so many years, all those things, the projects, and then, it is done by the Congress party only, it's not done by anybody else.
Yes,
So the Congress party is always the helm, because Mr. Jawaharlal Nehru was the
Right
first
from-
Prime Minister
right
from there, Maulana Abul Kalam Azad. So many people, have done well for the country.
all stalwarts.
Yeah, all stalwarts.
All
I think they have worked hard for the independence. At that time, no other party was there for
Yes,
independence.
yes.
This is the only party was there.
It
They
has
have
only
spent-
fought
they have
all
spent days and days, years and years in jail, then fought for the independence. So I think that's why the name is there, because
Yes.
they've done good work.
Yes,
So I think we also, at this point of time, we also want to do something good where, people, our name also will be, taken in that, maybe not in that breadth, maybe less.
At least. But no, see, supposing that Congress has won the verdict of the public mandate and all that, whom would you suggest to be the Chief Minister of the state, Ravant Reddy?
Well, I think I cannot suggest any. If they ask me, I will tell
least
them.
your
But
opinion?
it's very easy for me to say one name or name. But I think at the end of the day, it is a decision of the High Command. So I think it is too early to think about all these things. First thing is in our mind we have to win the election. Then only all these things comes in. If you start thinking about all these things, I am not a person who will think like this. I will take short-term goals, win, and then reach step by step. Because if you want to see straight away up there, you cannot reach up there straight away,
Yes.
because you have to climb steps. So that's my policy.
So you think that
I will not be able to comment on this.
So in your perception, Ravant Reddy has a lot more steps to climb to go there.
Definitely, everybody, the whole party is.
But
there,
his followers, they
No,
are,
that is, not talking about personally about one person. We're just talking about when you said that who will be the chief minister. I think first we have to I mean, win the election, then only all these things matter. If you start thinking that I'm going to be like this, I'm going to be like this, it's not going to work because your whole focus
Will be there on that.
Because you have to, your focus is like, for example, if you put a horse, you have those two things, where the horse doesn't look here and there when it runs. If you start looking here and there, then you cannot reach
You will miss the target.
destination.
You will miss
So,
the destination.
these are things, the secondary things. First, main aim is to win the election. How we win the election is more important than anything else at this point of time.
Exactly. And coming to your personal profile,
Yes.
how about you are more particular, it seems, about Jubilee's ticket this
Yes. No, I think I applied for Jubilee, but I think it depends on the party. If the party feels that I am the right candidate for that constituency, I mean, I will definitely get the tickets if the party feels, and then we will work on it. Because I think Jubilee, I want to do something for the people
Jubilees.
of Telangana and people of Hyderabad, and especially the constituency of Jubilee. Because I think I have always fought elections from outside Hyderabad, Telangana, my own state, but hopefully I want to do something here because I live closely to Jubilee also. Everything is
You are
close,
living
and then
very
we
close
want
to
to
it.
because then sometimes if you have to travel too much, it's very hard to work. But then here I really want to work, and hopefully
You are available
if
anytime to them.
Yeah, hopefully if the party feels I am the right candidate, I will. If I get the ticket, then definitely we'll work hard for the constituency.
But how about Vishnuvardhan Reddy, who has already been standing there?
Well, I think everybody has a right to, apply. But I think whoever gets the ticket, we have to work party. Whether somebody is there or not, is that, the whole, like for example, like a lot of people say, my constituency. Like, okay, fine, your constituency is there. But then at the end of the day, what you have done also is very important.
Yes.
And I think that is the most important.
That only stands, finally what.
Because if you're talking unnecessary things, then anybody can talk. I can also react to so many things, but I think it is not advisable. I'm not cut out for those things.
Of course. But the people in the party say that Azharuddin has a lot of clout in the High Command in Delhi, and he may win the ticket of Jubilee.
I don't have any clout, because party respects me because I have done, lot for the party. I was always been available when I was in Delhi. I still live in Delhi also. I have a house in Delhi also, but I think I was available. I worked hard for the party, so it's not the clout. I think it's the recognition which is more important. The party recognizes my services, what I have done. Maybe I have not done much in this state, but then all over India, I have travelled very extensively for the election, campaign and talk so many things. So I think that is a recognition. I don't have any clout. If I had a clout, then I would be telling you straight away I am getting the ticket.
Straight away that.
I am not saying that I am going to get the ticket. I am said when the party feels I am the right candidate for that particular constituency, I will get it. That's the most important thing.
But there is another version also.
Yes.
That there is every possibility for Azhar sir to become the chief minister this time. It is being had in the Delhi as far as the party sources are concerned.
I don't know about this. As I have already said, my main aim is to, win. Our party's aim is to win the election under the guidance of Mr. Ravint Reddy, and then with all the people, all the senior leaders, who have been there, stalwarts of the Congress party. If we come together, if we work hard, I think the Congress will definitely win. The problem happens is when we don't work hard, when we don't work in tandem. That's where the problem.
Yes, but BJP in a process, it is drawing swords against Congress everywhere, and of course, as two parties, they have right from the day one policy wise, and any concept, they are different from each other. And this time, BJP is going all the while, by picking up people and candidates from other parties. And is there any such force on you, or any trial on you to bring you into BJP? Is there any such thing happening?
No, nothing like that. I don't know.
Because they are trying for that. Because prominent people, they are trying to bring it into the fold of BJP.
This, so I don't know. I am very happy with where I am now.
Exactly. Now, another important point, sir. If you are standing in contesting from Jubilee, supposing that, let us assume that you have got the ticket.
Yes.
Will you get the support of Azharuddin Owaisi, sir?
That I don't know. That is my party. I will ask for support from my party. My party is more important than anybody else's, because we will work hard for it. I think we have people, we have all the systems there, so we will work hard for it. I mean, I have to fight my own battle. I can't. Expect.
You can't
anybody
depend on others.
Yeah, I have to fight my own battle. It's like, for example, if I am batting, then I have to bat there. I can't
You
tell
have to
the
bat.
non-striker to come and bat for me. I can't pick and choose. I can't say that, oh no, I'm going to play this bowler. This bowler I'm not going to play. It's not like that. Once you are in the field, you have to
when you're in the bat,
maneuver yourself, and you have to work hard for the betterment and work hard on what is good for you, what you feel is good. You have to work hard, but you can't just depend on people. So
Okay.
as I said, I am fighting for Congress, so I will fight from that side, from that angle.
Okay. So there is nothing that you can really seek from us.
No, there is nothing, because I have nothing.
But it is all heard in the media, sir.
Yeah, all
that
these
you have
things
got a
will
very good
happen.
friendship with Azharuddin Owaisi, sir.
No, I know him personally well. I know him from a very long time. When I was playing in England also, I know. So I think every party has, a different viewpoint of every party works in a different way. So I think we must not really worry about somebody else. What we can do is more important. Because if we look after our house, this is the most important. If you start looking for other houses, when you have your own house, then your house will get spoiled.
And there is a problem now in front of the Congress party. If really people of a good standing and understanding in Congress party who are seniors, if they miss the tickets this time, if they go to other parties, what would be Congress's stance or policy, and how they can really
Well,
manage the election?
I don't think that would really happen, because I think everybody feels that we are in a good position to do well in this election. So I don't think that will happen in that way. But I think whoever is deserving, definitely I think they will get the tickets. Like before it was something different was happening. I don't know what was happening. But now I think we have the screening committee. We have very strict rules and regulations, as far as candidates are concerned. So I think it's going to be a very good election. It's going to be a very good fight.
But it is already heard from Delhi that no kind of lobbying will work out this time, and they are very serious about the selection of the candidates.
Definitely, because if you start lobbying, it's a problem. Lobbying is the problem.
Lobbying is the problem. And when it comes to the point of your cricketing career, we know that High Court has lifted the ban on you.
That's long over.
But BCCI has not given any consent, it seems. Why it is being very complacent on that point?
No, I'm going. I was the president of Hyderabad Cricket Association. I attended the BCCI annual general meeting. So
Okay.
there is nothing on that count. Is finished. That case
That is
over.
completely over.
If anybody is talking like that, they don't have knowledge about what is talking. That's everything.
Technically,
everything is clear. When I'm attending the BCCI AGM, that means what?
Now that year, this time for Hyderabad Cricket
Yeah,
Association.
we'll see. Once the election comes, we'll see. What
You are very
very keen. Yeah, because I have done a lot for the association. I think I've done a lot of work for the association. The first thing I did was that there was voting. All the clubs had some people have 5, 10 clubs, and they were trying like a proxy thing. So I removed that. When Nageshwar Saab came that, and that is one of my biggest achievements, because I think things were not happening properly. I have done a lot of work. We have done so much work for the association. I have done. So I think
why it is not being properly recognized by the...
No, because of the people, the proxy votes, people only from one, they have 70 or 80 votes from those people only, they will become a president, vice president or something like that. So now we have single voters also, anybody can fight the election. But it was only happening from that coterie only. So that's why it suffered, because if you see, the association, we don't even have, except for our Uppal ground, and then maybe Gymkhana ground also in controversy of lately, because they are saying it's a cantonment land or something like that. But no, nothing is there in the association, everything is missing, so there are no papers, nothing. So that's how we have to work hard, because they don't have one proper ground. If you look at other states, they have so many grounds, they have made so much ground, and they have so many deposits in their accounts, but when I came, there was hardly anything in there. Still I didn't manage to, deposit at least, like I deposited 10 crores, in the bank, So hopefully, I don't know what happens now, because I think the supervisory committee is looking after it. So hopefully when the election happens, I can do more work, because I have done a lot. Because a lot of people say a lot of things, which are
the people are afraid of you?
Maybe, yes. Yeah, because I mean, we have to do work, because our association cannot run on anybody, any individual's whims and fancies. There are rules and regulations we have to follow. If you don't follow the rules and regulations, you just want to do like all different things. I think the same thing happens, because
Even
with
in
the
politics also.
now, I mean, I think there are so many pending works are there, in that time, because the money was not paid for GST. There are so many different. We have settled everything. We have done so much for that. We have held 2 matches just on my own because.
But being a global city, it is a pitiable thing that there is no proper ground and the number of grounds there are no.
Yeah, so they should have done it long back. They were getting so much money before. Now it's very difficult to get money from the board because whatever money you receive, you have to give the spending certificate. Then only you get the money. Because before, at that time, it was not like that. About before, Lodha committee and everybody used to get 50 crores, 60 crores, just like that. But now it's not like that. People are thinking that you get like this. It's not like that.
Yes.
It's very hard. So I think, so people
So this time you will win.
Inshallah, I will try our best.
Inshallah. Sir, I want to ask you, try a question with you. If you are not really inconvenient to answer, then only I will ask you. If you feel any inconvenience, with all the love for you,
I have nothing to say.
a film also has come on you,
Yeah.
Azhar. Okay, so everything is very open to the public and to the best satisfaction of your millions of fans all over the world. I want to put a small question, sir. What exactly really transpired behind you during that scam time, sir? Can you in a single sentence, can you say?
Nothing is transparent. I was very clear in my mind.
You are clear, sir. But people say that people are, they grew impatient that a boy from Hyderabad, from Andhra, from Telugu State came and has been reigning supreme in Indian cricket. So people have, hatched up some kind of a problem and they subjected Azharuddin to that.
See, that is whatever was there in my destiny, it has happened. So I really am a firm believer in destiny. So whatever it was supposed bound to happen, it happened. But after that also, the case happened and then I fought the case for 12 years, so we won the case. So on those counts, I have nothing much to say, because
you have nothing to regret.
Nothing much to say. I worked hard, people still love me, people still come and talk to me, people still ask for my advice, So I think for me it's most important because my records, my statistics show everything.
Yes, of course. Say the last question, sir. Say you have faced the most dreadful fast bowlers in this country.
Yes.
And beaten them to pulp.
No, I got beaten also once.
You also got beaten. But thing is,
your many times on my ribs.
Yes, sir. Your record
Twice on my head.
Your record is still unbeatable. 3 consecutive centuries in the first 3 tests in your career.
Yes.
And you held many more milestones as a national captain of cricket and all that. Yes. See, with that experience of facing dreadful bowlers during your career time, you are now into politics. Which you find more dreadful, sir? Politics or fast bowling?
No, I think if I can put it this way, because to reach at that top, to play for India, it took me almost like 10, 12 years of lot of hard work and all. But then when I went to Moradabad, to win an election, it took me only 1 month.
Oh.
So it was like, cricket is always my, forte, because I've been taught, like I've been playing cricket right from the beginning. But for me, it took a little bit of time to understand that. But I think in politics also, you get so many times hit, people talk unnecessary things. So this is life, you have to follow.
The salient difference that you find between these two.
Cricket, that was my forte, because whatever people, know me as a cricketer, and if I have not played cricket, maybe we will not be talking
about it. So exactly.
Cricket has given me everything. I'm always thankful to Almighty God.
Yes, Allah. But for
everything.
For you to win the Moradabad elections in 1 month's time.
Yeah, it was very.
Your career, yes. A great career, has backed you up there.
Yes.
In front of the public, yes. Your image, your charisma as a cricketer, and people did not believe your scam and all that. They have taken you in right earnest.
I think in Moradabad, I think it took only one month of campaigning and to win the election, because I didn't know how to fight an election, because I had a lot of support from the party and the party really helped me. But I think we won the seat, Moradabad seat, the Congress party, after 29 years.
Yes.
So for me that was a very big thing. I felt very happy that
big achievement.
I have achieved something big, So then we worked very hard for for Muradabad. I've almost done more than 4,500 crores of work. All my works are. There's still a lot of work which were sanctioned in those times.
In
It will
Muradabad
take sometime.
constituency.
It will take time. Like sewage plant and so many highways and all those things are happening. A lot of work has happened. So we'll definitely want to do something.
Then why don't you choose that place again? You are again coming back to Jubilee
No, I
Hills
wanted to do something
for Jubilee Hills,
for Hyderabad.
for Hyderabad.
Yeah, because a lot of people say, "नहीं आप हैदराबाद के लिए कुछ नहीं किया." So maybe it's the
आप-
right
आपका
opportunity.
इरादा कोई सुना? Is it on the fair books of the party
Which one?
about the ticket of Jubilee Hills?
No, the party knows, everybody knows that I am vying for a ticket from Jubilee. So hopefully.
But will they backseat Mr. Vishnuvardhan Reddy? Will they push him back?
That you will have to ask the party, the concerned people. I cannot say.
And
On that.
sir, thank you very much for your time. See, is there any few things that you really repent? Arey Baba, I could have not done this. I must have not done this. Or you feel pride on your works in the past as a cricketer? Or do you feel any repentance about coming into politics? Is there any such thing?
No, I don't depend anything. I mean, I'm very happy with the way I am. Because I think I'm always very thankful to the Almighty Allah every day of my life. Because I think without my parents, without my grandfather and my grandmother, and all my family, people who really, helped me achieve this. Because with all
Supported
their
you.
prayer, support, and then with the help of Almighty God and His Prophet Muhammad. So I think it was.
So
It's only because of that only I'm here, because I worked very hard for it, but I think we needed a little bit of help from push. So my grandfather and my father, my mother, everybody prayed for me. They never stopped me from playing cricket because whatever, I was doing, they were very happy for it. They never told me that, you have to study. But I was actually, at that time I didn't have much time. I have more time now. But at that time when I
To
was
work
in
for
school
the
and
people.
college, I was very busy because, practice, college, school. So at that time, it was very tough. You have to go in the morning practice and then go
Come
to
to
the
the
college,
schools and
school.
colleges.
And it was very tough. So at that time, I was very, very busy. Now I'm more free.
More free. And so there is nothing that you regret from the past. Arey, I could have not done this.
No,
Or
I think
only for one thing, because your followers and younger generation seeing, listening to this interview, they will learn something from you.
The only regret I have is because I was unable to attend my grandfather and my grandmother's funeral. That's my biggest regret because one time I was playing in Ahmedabad and the other time I was playing in England. Because then till the last day of when I went, I used to sleep in between my
These two, grandmother and grandfather.
Till I was almost like 21 years old.
Oh.
So that's a for
Very
me
painful
a
thing.
Very big regret, but that is how it is,
All destined by the God.
Well, this is time. So that is the biggest regret I have. I thought.
And it will remain forever.
Definitely.
Thank you so much, sir. Sparing lot of time for us.
My pleasure.
And you have honored iDream so much. And we wish you all the very
Definitely.
best in
Thank
all
you
your
very much.
future endeavors.
Thank you.
And this is what our lovely legend speaks about his political and cricketing career. And let us enjoy and watch it with all love.